Hey everybody, welcome to VJMA. So I'm going to take you through today and kind of show you some of our cultural things that we do at our school, show you around the school a little bit, and help you to know what to do on your very first class year. Or if you've already been to your first class, you're going to get a chance to remind yourself of how to get onto the mats and where the bathrooms are and all that important stuff. So I'm going to flip the camera around here and we're going to get started. Okay, so you've just walked in the front door and you've stepped onto our lovely little welcome mat here. When you come inside, you want to make sure that you're walking on the tile and not on the mats with our shoes. We never take our shoes onto the mats so that we keep our mats nice and clean. We're gonna have our feet bare on the mats. Once you've walked in, you're gonna say hello to Miss Jamie over here. She's gonna say hi to you. You're gonna walk this way. You see Mr. Zanders over here. He's getting ready to go to class. So Mr. Zanders is gonna go ahead and take his shoes and he's gonna walk back to the back. I'm gonna show you where to put those shoes. We're gonna walk all the way back to the back here. We've got a very special place where our shoes go. So Mr. Zander is going to take his shoes, he's going to put them in a cubby. If he's got a water bottle, he's going to put his water in here, and then he's going to smile and wave at us. Say hello, Zander. Excellent. Okay, now, maybe you needed to go to the bathroom before class. Fortunately, our bathroom is right here by our shoe cubby, so you can go to the bathroom. But of course, if you've got your shoes off when you go to the bathroom, it's really important that you clean your feet. So Mr. Micah has gone to the bathroom, he's coming out here, and he's going to show us how to clean our feet. So he steps over here, and he steps into our bucket of water. Now, he doesn't jump in there because that would be bad, wouldn't it, Micah? That'd be terrible. We'd make a mess everywhere. So he's going to step in there. He's going to scrub his feet around a little bit, make sure they're nice and clean. Then he's going to step onto the gray mat there, and he's going to wipe his feet. Now we're going to let Mr. Micah go ahead and get onto the mat here, and Mr. Zander is going to show us how to bow onto the mat. So Mr. Zander is taking his shoes off. He's ready to jump onto the mat. So we're going to go back over here. Notice he's still walking on the tile. That's important. He hasn't gotten onto the mats yet. Mr. Zander is going to face the mats. He's going to put his toes right against the edge of the mat. He's going to stand at attention just like a soldier. This is like what we call chariot position. He is going to bow with a great bow from the waist. He's going to look both ways, make sure nobody's coming. He's going to step onto the mat. Now, if Mr. Zander needed to go off the mat for some reason, he would do the exact same thing backwards. We never bow with our tush toward the flags that are on the wall over here. So he bows, he takes one step backward, and then he can turn around and go do whatever he needs to do. We're going to let Mr. Zander go ahead and hop onto the mats, and we're going to look at some other things. Now you see that we've got a couple of these guys that are working over here on the bags. Miss Christie's working really hard. Mr. Mike is working really hard. What they're doing is they're preparing for class. They're getting their bodies warmed up, and they're maybe trying some of the techniques that we're working on. You notice that we've got a cone down here, and on this cone it says punches. So Mr. Mike is working on doing some setups for his punches, working on his good hook punches and stuff. Miss Christie is over here, and this particular cone says back fist, so she's doing a great back fist over here, working on chambering and following through. She's really focused before class. She's not out here playing around. We generally have 4 cones out on the mat, and each one has a different thing. This one says inside block, and then over here, Mr. Zander's working on his stretches. So these guys are all preparing for class. Right before we start class, the assistant instructor is going to yell out, "Focus zone!" Focus zone! When she does, these guys are going to hop up and they're going to run way over here, and they're going to have a seat right by Miss Christie. Miss Christie is going to run them through a focus zone. She's going to be checking on them. She's going to see how they're doing today, make sure their uniforms are ready to go. This is where if you need help tying your belt, this is a great time to do this. If you have any injuries or illness, this is the time to let the assistant instructor know. Then, whenever she's ready, the instructor is going to call out, "Line up!" And then everybody's going to hop up and they're going to hustle to their spots here on the floor, and they're going to get ready to bow in. Miss Christie is going to help us out today. She's going to be our instructor. She's going to go ahead and bow these guys in. Awesome, and once we've bowed in, we say our student creed.
I am a martial artist.
I am a martial artist.
I will choose integrity over comfort.
I will choose integrity over comfort.
Courtesy over selfishness.
Courtesy over selfishness.
And self-control over indulgence.
Self-control over indulgence.
In difficulty, I will persevere.
In difficulty, I will persevere.
For I have been created with a purpose.
For I am created with a purpose.
To help those around me.
To help those around me.
And to improve myself daily.
And to improve myself daily.
This is my creed for the journey.
This is my creed for the journey.
All right, so you see how these guys stayed at attention during that whole thing. They weren't adjusting their uniform or anything. They did a great job. Guys, turn around and give me a good wave. Thank you for helping out today. Thank you, Miss Christie, for helping out today. Guys, I'm going to flip this again. This is the information you need to know for starting your very first class. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you go through all of these ranks up here behind me, all the way from white to black belt, and I look forward to handing you that black belt someday and letting you tie it on yourself. So great work, guys. We look forward to having you in our school, and we'll see you around.